TV nella maniera più consona. Ed eccoci di nuovo qui, eccoci di nuovo a Hill Valley, quasi Hill Valley, siamo quasi arrivati. Avvertiamo la solita redazione. C'è Katniss qui, l'abbiamo catturata, guardate, 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 ve la catturo, vi faccio vedere un attimo Katniss. Per niente felice di questa cosa, tra l'altro mi ha abbastanza odiato. Che c'è, che c'è, basta, basta, basta. Ritorniamo, dobbiamo essere serissimi perché tra l'altro abbiamo Katniss. Tu non ti rendi conto della gravità della situazione. Avvertiamo intanto la redazione che siamo online. Ok. Sono live su Twitch. Dato che non lo sapete, maledetti. Non si dicono le parolacce su Twitch. Non si dicono. Io sono purtroppo un rozzo volgarotto e quindi ancora cado in questa trappola. Rischiamo il ban per colpa mia, sarebbe un dramma, direi, sarebbe un grosso dramma, grossissimo dramma. Ok, ci siamo quasi. Ragazzi, siamo arrivati a Double Vision, abbiamo terminato ieri Citizen Brown, dove appunto siamo riusciti a far redimere, a far aprire gli occhi al nostro Emmett Brown, ma Edna Strickland non ci sta e quindi diciamo che ha fregato sia noi che lui, perché lui l'abbiamo lasciato in cura a Ludovico praticamente, invece noi non sappiamo dove siamo, sappiamo solo che ci hanno preso le guardie. Quindi vediamo un po'. Pronti per tornare a Hill Valley nel 1984 del 1986 di Hill Valley. Quindi siamo nel 1986, il 1984 ovviamente è riferito a un'espressione di orwelliana memoria, non è che siamo gente coltissima, perché non giochiamo solo ai videogame noi, ma facciamo anche cultura. Gamecompass è cultura ovviamente. Quindi, dicevo, stiamo tornando nella Hill Valley del 1986 di una timeline totalmente andata a... Come si fa a non dire parolacce su Twitch, ragazzi? Ok, abbiamo Marty. Attenzione, smetto di fare il cretino, giusto? Per 5 minuti.
What? Where am I?
Mi aspettavo la tipica scena. Mamma, ho fatto un brutto sogno.
Ah,
No, niente.
Citizen Plus?
Peccato,
Citizen
adesso ci
Plus.
stava. Devo parlare un po'. Infatti. Ok, vediamo un po'. Beh, mi sa che siamo in una sorta di gattabuia di lusso.
That's not very relaxing.
No, per niente direi. Ok. Guardiamo la finestra. C'è Jennifer abbastanza di rata.
Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Sì, mi sembra giusto. Nell'inventario non abbiamo più niente, tra l'altro. Che dramma.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Ok, non è acceso questo. Vediamo qua fuori cosa c'è. C'è Edna con una guardia pure lì. Diretto da Dave Grossman, tra l'altro. Game designer.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Altre grandi avventure grafiche. Quindi game designer di esperienza. Ah, ci hanno però lasciato
Someone's
appunto...
locked up all my stuff.
Ah, però è chiuso ovviamente.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
No, però possiamo trovarla, no?
Hey, let me out!
Mi sa che è abbastanza insonorizzata questa porta. Prendiamo qui. Mi sembra la cosa più logica, no?
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
Antisocial?
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin.
Bene, sta incolpando.
Let me know
di
when
tutto
he's
lui.
ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
Praticamente
I
Edna
gotta get out of here and
sta
rescue Doc.
provando a incastrare tutti, sia il marito con cui ha convissuto per 40 anni, che è il nostro Doc, sia il nostro caro Marty, a cui è stata data tutta la colpa. È veramente una roba da regime o un easter egg? Qua intanto ci sta seguendo in maniera inquietante, è molto creepy questa telecamera.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Ah,
Where
certo,
are you?
ovviamente.
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
E indovina.
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Oh, forse per una volta sta riuscendo a essere alla nostra parte. Why are you here?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
Benissimo, quindi non inutile mi sembra chiedere.
So, have you found Mom yet?
L'hai trovata?
Not yet.
You
Non
wouldn't
ancora.
believe how many cameras they've got around here.
Ovviamente. Perché non venire qui di
It's nice that you're
persona?
concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Non sia
Oh,
mai.
I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No,
Non ha
I
torto
think it's
stavolta.
better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Per una volta sono d'accordo. Katniss, sei d'accordo anche tu? Katniss non vuole mostrarsi in video. Mi sa che io comincerò a fare streaming al divano. Proprio per questo motivo. Any device for getting
Got any
away?
advice for getting out of
Cioè,
here?
Wisebot,
I'd
mio
look around
cavi.
for anyone inside who might be willing to help you. From the looks of those locks, you can't be the only involuntary Citizen Plus patient.
You got any advice for getting out of here?
I'd look around for anyone inside who
Odio
might be
queste
willing to
doppie
help you.
risposte.
From the looks of those locks, you can't be the only involuntary Citizen Plus patient.
Ok, Edna è fuori
Those
controllo.
Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
Ciao, sbirillina!
Digital
Mi
watches
manchi.
were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not
Ok,
good.
ci sta pure
Although
credendo.
it would explain a lot.
Non l'avrei mai detto che George di questa timeline avesse fiducia in noi. I need to go back in time.
I know this is a lot to accept, but I've gotta rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Giustamente, in effetti è una
maybe
frase
that's
un
for
po'
the
inutile da dire a tuo padre in questa timeline e in questa situazione. Know anything
The only
about
thing about
cracking
cracking
locks?
combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
Giustamente, più un guardone che appunto un rompiserrature.
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
Vediamo che lui non
Girl
sta molto
patched in,
simpatico
son.
in questa
Jennifer.
timeline. Però,
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted
oh
teenager.
Dio,
Citizen Plus? Oh no,
hanno
Jen,
traviato
you
anche
too.
lei. Ok, perché
Why
la
is
tua
your
porta è
door
aperta?
open?
Perché il trattamento è
Now that
finito,
I'm
Marti,
finished
pure
with
tu.
my Citizen Plus
ma
treatment,
che
I'm free
ci
to go
vuole?
whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Ok, break me out, snap it out, what time is it? Out, oh, Edna is turning people into robot, what's the treatment like anyway?
Oh, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Sicuramente.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Fammi
Oh, I
uscire.
couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Oh, certo, è diventata una brava ragazza, la odio.
Jen,
Ne
snap
paura.
out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but
Sta
not
un
like the
po'
real you in this
confondendosi di piani, in
timeline.
effetti.
Wow,
come
that's-
se fosse
No,
real.
it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Oh mio Dio, non voglio più sentire nemmeno la musica rock. What time is
Hey,
it?
do you know what time it is?
Sono importanti in Back to the Future.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Ah, peccato, se no avremmo potuto manipolare anche lei. Quindi, how you wind up
How'd you wind up
here?
in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
Vediamo come
My
ci è
dad
arrivato.
signed me up,
Ne
and
ero
it's a
sicuro.
good thing, too. I was
stato il
completely
padre.
out of control.
Beh, sì, ci
kinda
stava più
liked it.
simpatica pure quando era fuori controllo. Quindi, Edna turning people into
Jen,
robots.
this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her
Il
husband.
grande
You
dittatore
know,
è
Citizen
Edna,
Edna told
in
me you
questo
were having
caso.
paranoid
Edna
delusions,
Strickland.
but I had no idea.
Mamma mia, ci va a passare pure per paranoici. Could you
Okay,
come
forget
visit
breaking
me?
out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of
Non so
lonely
cosa
in
abbia
here.
in testa.
I don't
lo
think it's a good
tenere in
idea for us to
ostaggio.
see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
È pure
Why not?
diffidente la
Because your gosh
maledetta.
danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Quindi è il problema degli ormoni, ma
Forget
dai.
breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
Riproviamoci.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone
Quanto
your
è
first Citizen
fastidiosa
Plus
questa
treatment.
roba.
Why not?
dei
Because your gosh danged
dialoghi
hormones are
che
out
si
of control,
ripetono.
Martin.
Come on, Jen. You don't really want a life without rock and roll,
Ok,
do
questo
you?
almeno non si è
Rock and
ripetuto.
roll. Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis pulsing 3-chord power ballads you used to play makes me all queasy inside. Blech.
Come on, Jen. You don't really want a
Qua
life
si
without
ripete
rock
di
and roll,
nuovo.
do you?
Che palle
Rock
questa
and
cosa.
roll. Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis pulsing.
Avete perso le
3-chord
precedenti
power
live,
ballads you
potete
used to
vedere le
play
nostre
makes me
vecchie
all
puntate.
queasy
Questo
inside.
Wisebot ha veramente
Blech.
un certo carisma. Beh, chiediamole un'ultima volta che ore sono, in caso poi c'è
Hey,
anche
do you know
Teresa.
what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch
Ok,
when you were done
chiede
with all
la
that
stessa cosa di prima.
brainwashing?
Non si
The
possono
Citizen
saltare i
Plus watch?
dialoghi, è
I won't get
terribile
one of
questa
those for
cosa.
another 5
La
or 6
odio.
treatments.
Oh, rats.
Vabbè,
Could you
e allora
hang
via.
around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Vediamo un po' cosa
I'll be
possiamo
here until the
combinare
guard
nella
comes for me.
nostra
Then I'll really have to
stupendissima
tell him about how
cella.
you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on. Don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Oh mamma mia, vuole accusarci perché abbiamo hackerato la telecamera, la camera di sorveglianza. Beh, proviamo di nuovo qui. Ora che se n'è andato.
What?
Ecco. Confidiamo nella stupidità della guardia.
Let me out of here.
Chiaro,
Sorry,
sicuramente
sir,
ci
but
riuscire.
Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Beh, mi sembra pure logico che dobbiamo venire non
Can't
potete
keep me in
tenermi
here.
qui.
It's against the law.
When you signed your Citizen Plus treatment agreement, you gave the Citizen Plus ward legal approval to incarcerate you until the completion of your Citizen
Non abbiamo
Plus treatment.
tecnicamente firmato prima noi, però.
I didn't sign anything.
Ma mi
Of
sa
course you
che...
did, sir. Citizen Edna handed me the paperwork herself.
Of course she did. I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
Giusto? Non dice, ha forzato la mia firma. Posso avere il cibo?
Did you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
È un mondo terribile, ti fanno pure digiunare. Che
Can I
negozi,
go visit
Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker? She's
Lo
right next
prenderanno per
door.
maniaco di nuovo.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
E noi non vogliamo contaminare il trattamento.
Why is all
Ok,
my
perché la
stuff
mia
locked
roba è
in
in
a
una
cage?
gabbia.
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus
Quindi
treatment.
la chitarra
Injure
che noi
themselves?
tenerò in
It's a
tasca.
very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Can I take a look
Can I
at
take a
my
look at my
stuff?
stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Ok, vediamo se dobbiamo cambiare qualcosa mentre lui è dentro. Tipo aggredirlo magari.
There. How's the guitar?
Ok.
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Possiamo chiedere adesso, secondo me, al nostro caro Papo George
Dad.
di spiare
How
la
can I help,
combinazione. Quindi Try to peek past the guard.
I tried to
Vediamo.
peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom,
Giorgio ha
enhance.
già registrato.
What?
Bene, non c'era
The
nemmeno
camera
bisogno
was
di
high
dirlo.
enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The
Mi sembra
combination
perfetto.
is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
Benissimo, mi
Alright.
sento già più felice
Hey,
perché abbiamo la nostra
your
roba.
guitar. I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the
La
guitar's
mettiamo in
pretty cool,
tasca.
but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Vediamo un po'. È stato molto tenero, dirò questa cosa suo
Good old
padre.
regular Dad. I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
Ok.
Crime rate falls to new low.
Questo cosa
Yeah,
ci darà
because
lo
it's a police
stato
state.
della nostra timeline. Vediamo
I
un
hope
po'.
the other me forgives me for stealing his guitar. On the other hand, I did use it to win back his girlfriend, so maybe we're even.
Direi di sì. Allora, vediamo se possiamo utilizzare la chitarra in qualche modo.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Ok, no.
Okay, Jen, here's a little
Venerdì,
something I
so.
think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
È sempre bello avere una chitarra elettrica a
Jennifer.
portata di mano.
Oh, Martin.
Il potere della musica che cambia le persone. È la seconda volta in questo gioco che succede una cosa simile. Se si sentirà un po' male lei.
What's going on here?
I
Okay.
have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles
Mi sembra un
my
ottimo
brain. You hear
colpo.
me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Oh,
Oh,
basta
yeah,
un po' di sono
right.
rock and roll quindi per far cambiare le persone. Su questo sono d'accordo, devo dire che è una delle cose plausibili di questo gioco.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here.
Mi sembra plausibilissimo.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little
Mutande
short
Calvin
for a
Klein.
stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Benissimo, vediamo un po'. Allora, ora cosa possiamo fare? Tanto
I
questo
don't
non
feel like
potrebbe-
serenading anyone right now.
No, infatti non ci servirà più. Bene, ora che siamo travestiti e diciamo non è
I
possibile.
can't plug my guitar into that.
Ah, ma abbiamo ancora la chitarra? Ok. Possiamo uscire.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the
Ma
hell
non c'è
out
un
of
altro
here, and get
guardia?
things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Non sono per
Okay,
niente
then.
sospetti
But
due, eh?
first...
Ma
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
diciamo che il sospetto di farlo sgamare era abbastanza
There's nothing I
consistente.
need in there.
The Power of Love è il trofeo che guadagniamo ed è però la canzone iconica di Ritorno al futuro, quella con cui inizia il primo film.
Looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
Quindi vediamo che hotspot abbiamo. Intanto abbiamo un altro mega amplificatore
That
lì che non è male.
speaker looks really familiar.
Sì, molto familiare. Dunque,
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
bene, questo mi sembra un passaggio importante. Prendiamo nota di questa cosa.
I have some of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Bene, quindi è per Beef Tannen. Ah, là abbiamo anche Edna. Fra
This
l'altro.
thing's as powerful in this reality as it is in mine.
Dunque, vediamo un po'. Parliamo
Hey,
con la gente.
Busy.
Niente. Meno male, linee di dialogo in meno. Devo dire che sono un po' consolato da questa cosa perché
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
devo dire che gli
And
hotspot
the
qua
last thing
sono
I
un po'...
need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Rutabaga.
over there, citizen?
No,
No
scherzi.
problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it.
Dunque, vediamo un po'. Cosa c'è là in basso intanto come hotspot?
I guess that thing pumps smells into the Citizen Plus
Non
helmet.
dovrebbero esserci questi hotspot in una schermata simile, è proprio nonsense. Ci sono un po' di... secondo me in questo gioco devo dire che
I can't leave before I
ci sono
rescue
un po'
Doc. He's the only guy
di
who can
cose che
repair
non
the
vanno
DeLorean.
sul piano del game design proprio,
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah!
Ok, ecco Biff.
I should have known.
Quel vecchio burlone di Biff, ecco, ci sta già più simpatico così. Arrabbiato e poco socievole. Sì, Wiseboss, ci stiamo divertendo.
Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway.
Che peccato, non possiamo sentire tutto quello che dice io.
Want out of here, big guy?
Certo che sì.
Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is?
Indovina chi
Peekaboo.
era. Che dispettoso del
Guard
nostro caro
says I'm not
Marty.
supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle?
I'd never get my hand under there.
Certo che non puoi. Vediamo se abbiamo qualcosa. Il giornale? Mi sembra che sia una buona idea, no?
I almost feel sorry for the poor guy. Almost.
Almost, direi.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
Beh, ora ripeterà la scenetta e la butterà a terra, mi sa. E noi mi sa che possiamo metterla a questo punto nella caffeine della guardia.
Oh, Biff spit.
Che schifo in effetti,
Biff's sedative is kind of on the large side.
Ok, questo enigma mi sembra pure abbastanza
Hey, is that a
semplice da
public
montare.
display of affection over there?
What?
Comunque cambia voce benissimo,
sorry, it
It was
Marty.
just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Ovviamente il cambio sarà immediato, figurarsi.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
Beh sì, in effetti.
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a
È
dear
normale.
and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Certamente, madam.
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
What are you
Prima
doing
lo
over there,
trasformino
citizen?
in un vegetale.
He'll be out for a while.
Guardiamo il
Jeez.
pannello quindi.
Where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Non rischierei subito, mio caro Marty. Vediamo un attimo. Tanto andiamo, facciamoci un giro perché sono curioso ovviamente di vedere cosa c'è qui. Possiamo entrare? Possiamo anche entrare, quindi vediamo un po' di capire Forse
What
ci
are you
daranno
doing in here?
degli indizi.
Looking for the bathroom?
The
Bene.
next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Ah, beh,
Right.
benissimo. Non prima di 2 ore e mezzo per la prossima uscita in bagno. Come umana lei, dottoressa Strickland?
I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil.
Sì, non è solo fastidiosa, è proprio
Maybe I could talk to
malvagia.
Doc from there.
Ok. Possiamo parlare a Doc da lì.
Jeez, he looks miserable.
Miserable. Un termine che diceva spesso Dottor House. Miserable. I'm so miserable. Mi manca un po' Dottor House.
I don't know what kind of movies they're showing Doc, but I don't think he's enjoying them.
Era terribile quello che gli stavo facendo vedere. Altro che cura Ludovico. Va bene.
Optics.
Non mi sembra il
Volume.
massimo.
Finally, a word I can understand.
Siamo tutto al massimo. Dritto per dritto, direbbe qualcuno.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Ah, vediamo un po'. Perché no?
Tactile. Oh! Whoa! Sorry.
Quello magari evitiamo. Evitiamogli un elettroshock.
Gastrosensory.
Non mi piace per niente. Meno male che non ha vomitato.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
Non mi sembra il massimo, almeno questo. Sembra un po' disgustoso. Infatti.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful.
Ok, possiamo andare allora. Andremo veloci, ora mi sa.
I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Ovviamente, ecco come una donna
Please,
può
think about the
convincerti.
consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the...
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Ok, vediamo un po' se possiamo fare il solito vecchio giochetto. Era chiaro, no? Come sbatterlo da qualche altra parte, se non con una bella pennata.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa!
Ma sbatti via chitarra in testa!
Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you.
You're welcome.
After him, you slackers!
Ok, è stato carino. Non, devo dire che non è stato uno dei momenti più alti del gioco, ma è stato carino.
Citizens, this is an Omega 1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
È pazzesco il fatto che loro cerchino Citizen Brown e comunque ascoltino solo Edna. È abbastanza sintomatico di quanto governino alla fine le donne, no?
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
Sarebbe sogno ogni donna, cancellare le parti.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
Ecco, ricorda questo,
I
Marti,
guess.
che qualunque cosa vedrai adesso verrà cancellata.
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At
Il
least,
senso
that's how it seemed
un
to me
po'
at the time.
bacchettone però ai tempi già. Ehi, c'è George. No, e tu porco leva le mani di dosso, era quella la scena.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Sì.
Fascinating.
Clayton Ravine sarebbe il burrone Clayton
Mom,
che
Dad, no!
noi incontriamo nel terzo film, nel terzo...
None of this will ever have happened.
Ok, resisti.
I guess you're right.
Vanno a arrestare i coniugi McFly.
Looks like the
Dice
coast is
il
clear.
burrone Clayton è il burrone in
Great.
cui
Let's go fix the
che
DeLorean.
si chiama così
I'm afraid
proprio
I'll have to do
perché
that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what
Beh,
am
è
I supposed to
ancora
do?
un
Just
pezzo.
hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
ok, allora intanto dicevamo il burrone Clayton è quello in cui cade nel 1886 Clara Clayton, che è appunto una maestra che va nella Hill Valley del Far West, ma nel terzo film Emmett Brown e Marty la salvano proprio mentre lei stava proprio per cadere appunto nel burrone perché le si erano imbizzarriti i cavalli della carrozza. Insomma, alla fine quindi il burrone Clayton non si chiamerà più così e alla fine del terzo film i due appunto si sposeranno, avranno due bambini. Doc, per quanto ne sappiamo, rimane nel Far West e costruisce una locomotiva del tempo.
Without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
È presente sta ragazza, la signora. You inspired him to
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Non mi aspettavo un delinquente come te capisse. È capace di fare grandi cose.
You
senza
think you've
te.
inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous.
quello che dicevo
Emmett
prima.
couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Diciamo
Billy
che
did that too.
diciamo che non è convinta lei. La moglie reale di Doc è più simpatica di te.
Not the only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused.
Dolcezza,
He's so easily
disciplina,
distracted.
se no si distrae.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Ed ecco lì la DeLorean. Io ancora non ho capito in che modo praticamente.
It worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust, poor dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Non capisco in questo momento, quindi dovrebbe essere il doc di questa dimensione, quello che se n'era appena andato.
Our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Bene.
Fine, leave.
Oh, mi sta dispiacendo quasi per Edna.
I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town!
Beh, quello sicuramente, finché noi non cambieremo la timeline.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me Doc.
Ed è tornato Emmett Brown, detto Doc. Brava Katniss. Sì, ragazzi, Katniss è qui con me.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage.
Okay.
Will you look at that? The old town theater.
Cool, what about it?
What about it?
Guardate chi c'è, guardate chi c'è, guardate chi ho trovato!
The missus made me tear it down back in 71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
Allora, but you're going to now. That's why we're here.
That's what we're here for. We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Beh,
right, of course. The film that was
idea.
supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Esatto.
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time.
Bellissimo che abbia ancora anche in questa timeline
having lived in it for the past
questa elasticità.
years. Once we get my younger self inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
Sì.
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind
Per
you.
la prima volta glielo sta dicendo lui.
Go on.
Oh,
I'll let you know when you're
figurino.
gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
In effetti, benissimo. Ciao Katniss. Ora tenderemo un'imboscata a Katniss di nuovo. Dunque, andiamo dal nostro giovane Emmett Brown. Eccola qua, è la nostra Katniss che è scesa appena ho spostato per un attimo la sedia, ma noi speriamo che lei voglia venire tra noi, ma non penso. Quindi userò questa sedia a sgabello come tavolino. Fra l'altro ci sta, ecco, sono un po' più comodo. Andiamo dal nostro Emmett Brown, young Emmett Brown.
Michael, you do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Ricordo che siamo Michael Corleone, noi. Michael Corleone. In the dystopia you created in a mental recognition facility. Questo
Oh,
mi
you
hanno
know,
detto forse.
here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I
Qualunque
went looking for
frase
you last night,
sia
but...
I
scelto
believe
avrebbe
I
detto
was
questo.
off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
That trust, that's first impression. Girl, are everything forget it? No.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked the rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Già sta cominciando a parlare di utilità sociale e soprattutto si sta facendo prendere un po' troppo dal pelo. Social
utility. Since when do you care about?
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here.
You've only had one date. It's only been one day. What's going on here?
What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
October 12th. Doc?
Abbiamo messo la data sbagliata, forse? Andiamo a vedere un attimo. Corriamo come matti verso il nostro Carl Sagan Doc, che dovrebbe essere dentro la Courthouse.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Ok, ci dobbiamo
I'll go to the lab and see
perché
if I
se no
can
sarebbe
talk teenage
stato
you
troppo
out.
facile.
If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna,
Quindi dobbiamo
where can I
andare su
find her?
Edna.
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Forse dobbiamo fare in modo che Edna veda male il nostro Doc a questo punto. Dobbiamo screditarlo ai suoi occhi da moralista, del resto, no? Io sposto roba qua.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive!
Oh mio
All
Dio,
car
chi
of the
c'è?
future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Beh, ci hanno scambiato per un concorrente nella categoria macchina del futuro. Quindi possiamo tranquillamente parcheggiarla lì, tanto sembra un'innovazione tecnologica. Beh, per gli anni 30 direi che lo sarebbe non
I
poco.
shouldn't go anywhere until I've talked to Edna.
Parliamo un attimo con
What does she
noi.
have to say?
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Allora,
Well, what
vai.
are you waiting for? We need to get those kids separated.
Mi sa che non sarà così semplice, mio caro Doc. Vediamo un po'.
Spell it Brown. It's not exactly an obscure name.
Povero
I
Arti.
still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The
Ciao,
purpose of our
Gabrax.
fair is to showcase cutting-edge
Siamo tornati
technology.
agli anni
That's
30
right. And to burnish
e
Hill Valley's
dobbiamo
reputation as
fare
a
in modo che non si
forward-thinking
mettano
community.
assieme Doc
And
e
yet,
Edna.
you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh...
È il primo giorno dell'Expo, quello dove presentare il piano per la città
Mr.
distopica,
Corleone,
praticamente.
you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
E sarebbe bellissimo se per farli separare, dato che Doc ci ha detto, il vecchio Doc è venuto con noi, e ci ha detto che appunto è impossibile non dissuadere lui. Sarebbe fighissimo, sì, esatto, e fra l'altro sarebbe fighissimo se riuscissimo a sedurre noi, ma sarebbe meraviglioso. Penso che Doc ci odierebbe. Breaking up you and Emmett, preventing a terrible future, thwarting your crazy scheme.
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
Yes.
Yeah, just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter.
Ecco,
Isn't it
la
exciting?
dice di
And to
tutto.
think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I'd thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah.
Potential isn't everything. What attracts you to him?
I don't get it. I mean, Emmett's nice and all, but he's not exactly the kind of guy that has girls swarming all over him.
Well, I'm not your average girl.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Vediamo cosa possiamo cambiare. Intanto non penso che abbiamo materiale qui per poter fare qualcosa. Parliamo con Arti, vediamo che ci dice il
Artie.
nostro Arti.
Officer!
Officer?
Right. Don't blow your cover.
Che
Will you
idiota.
please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Nostro nonno è un vero imbecille. Allora, parliamo col tizio gelosissimo che c'era allo speakeasy.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds.
È una persona
Got official
gentilissima e
business
affabile.
here?
Diciamo di sì, dai.
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers.
Bene.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
No, scherzi.
Nope.
Ah, che stress. Dunque, vediamo un po' qua cosa abbiamo sulla destra. Abbiamo una camionetta.
It's not
che
as
c'è.
nice as my truck back in 86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in 86.
Speriamo davvero. Perché avevi una macchinina da golf nel tuo 1986 in cui sei tornato, in cui c'era la distopia terribile tecnocratica del buon Emmett Brown. Vediamo se riusciamo a andare lì o non penso.
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the
Fatemi risaltare i
grounds.
dialoghi, vi prego. Per carità, la Telltale mi vuole veramente male. Dunque, mi sa che a questo punto dovremmo chiedere l'aiuto da casa, cioè l'aiuto di Doc, si intende. Dovremmo chiedere.
The
secondo
brown
me.
place is on Riverside Drive. Way
Okay.
too far to go on foot. Wonder how
Okay.
Doc's coming with the DeLorean.
Forse quindi questo significa che andremo a casa del giovane Doc. Qua io al solito, a secondo il mio essere explorer, come vi dicevo l'altra sera, secondo la tassonomia di Bartolo che vede 4 tipi di giocatori e io sono soprattutto un explorer, Vediamo un attimo, Cars of the Future, e poi riparleremo
Come
con
see
Doc,
the
che mi
cars of
sembra...
the future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Dunque. Bene, possiamo andare a parlare col nostro Emmett Brown.
Well?
I talked to her. She says she knows what she's looking for, and it's you.
But it can't be me. Wasn't me. Marty, we don't belong together.
Ho capito,
You don't
che
have
la
to tell me that.
50 anni assieme.
Exactly what her requirements are. I can almost guarantee you that I don't fit them.
Dopo 50 anni l'hai capito. Solito uomo medio, non voglio parlare male di noi maschietti, ma...
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her
ma
yet.
dobbiamo riparlarle. Ma cosa...
We need to get those kids separated.
Ma questo ping pong che ci costringe a fare roba terribile, anche perché di solito fra moglie e marito non mettere il dito, è una cosa pericolosissima che sta facendo Martin.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Beh, gli piace pure
Looks
fisicamente.
good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Ok, il fatto di
Faithful as a
poterlo
Labrador. Check.
Thirdly,
sottomettere.
and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain, I see. And
dobbiamo,
if it
secondo me,
turned out that you were mistaken
screditarlo.
about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now,
Questa è
Mr.
una frase
Cub
chiave.
Reporter, is there anything else?
Questa è una frase chiave proprio perché in effetti non è raro che appunto una donnetta media come questa possa riporre, anche ambiziosa e calcolatrice, possa riporre nel proprio uomo delle speranze e delle ambizioni e usarlo come mezzo. Emmett's a chick magnet.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
The guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
Oh, si è proprio emozionata. You don't know Emmett like I
You say
do.
you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
Beh, questo è pure vero. He stole a train.
This one time,
Ha
to
rubato
power
un
one of
treno.
his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Cane pazzo Tannen. Anche qui viene citato. My vice principal hates
Emmett's
him.
done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Che è suo fratello, tra l'altro. Il fratello di Etna. It's good, Emmett.
So
Settle
you
down.
say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's
So ha
good to
piace
hear he's
tantissimo a me.
finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
Emmett is an heartbreaker. Le stiamo dicendo, meno male che ha messo la testa a
But I can't
posto.
help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
He has a little black book, il libro nero
I
delle
wonder
donne.
what's going to happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
Non penso che ci cascherà, infatti. What
the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Ok, mi sa che secondo me possiamo...
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Oh, Trixie! Forse possiamo utilizzare
you see my
lei.
Orioli?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
Ok, è terribile come vestita.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Benissimo, vediamo un po'. Andiamo a parlare con Trixie, mi sembra la cosa più saggia da fare.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome.
Mi sa.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome.
Sta provandoci in maniera
To
miseranda.
all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
Live for
So
today.
what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow, and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
Ok, cosa stai facendo?
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress.
Musa del progresso.
You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests, and on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Quante You have got a nice jig.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Bene, il suo ingresso nella rispettabilità. Aiutami a fare ingegnere arti, lavora qui.
Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
Ok.
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
Beh, ora è più tranquillo, infatti.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Esatto, è
We're
interessatissima.
keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
Esattamente. Infatti mi stavo chiedendo, da un intero gioco mi chiedo, ma non è lei la nonna? No, infatti. How's Kid? What's the story?
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing, it's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
What's the story with
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
In effetti,
me.
perché no?
Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Clown? Forse aspettava cos'altro.
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
It's me. Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Ok, mi sa che l'ha presa un po' in giro.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, Poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's gotta resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Un po'.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides,
diciamo che è
such
onesta,
stunts are beneath the
Trixie.
dignity of techne, muse of progress.
You've got a nice gig here.
Look, my
come
friend
on.
Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Sì, sono qui. E mi sa che a questo punto proviamo a fare appunto un'ultima volta.
My friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Ok.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders,
Sta
we bid
continuando a
you
recitare,
a
è
fond
terribile.
adieu.
Va bene, mi sa che dobbiamo andare a parlare col nostro caro Emmett Brown. Trovare una soluzione. Mi sa che andremo a casa del vecchio Emmett Brown invece. Vediamo dove intervenire.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Sì, mi sa. Quindi...
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Niente nel passato.
It worked! Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
Ok, abbiamo un problema grosso.
A
Quindi.
diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Beh, mi sa che l'abbiamo trovata. È lì, quindi direi che possiamo utilizzare quella. Vedremo come utilizzarla perché mi sa che sarà di quel tizio arrabbiato. Speriamo sia di arti invece, quindi in quel caso sarà facile chiedergli per starcela. Ok, how
So,
do we
what do we
get
do
rid
about
of
Edna?
them?
Only one thing we can do. Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would she believe me? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You ought to be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am. So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie.
Mentire.
Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Beh, quello
Why would she
l'abbiamo
believe
pure
me?
intuito.
She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before.
Skullduggery.
You ought to be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Where's the younger
Any
you?
idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
Bene, è al lavoro il giovane, lui ovviamente. Ho
I
un
think
piano.
I'm starting to get a plan.
Good.
Sentiamo.
No. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Ma non credo, perché? Il piano dovrebbe tanto riguardare il giovane Doc. Vabbè, contento lui. Andiamo, proviamo con la macchina intanto. Vediamo un po'.
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
E beh, ma come facciamo? Ci deve essere adesso un modo. Vediamo un po'. Vediamo se Artie ha la macchina.
Hey, Artie.
Can't talk right now.
Mi sa che no. Edna?
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Vediamo
Yes?
cosa dice di
Apparently they
Trixie.
made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Ai ai ai.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications
Artie sta
do you
cominciando a
want?
uscire un po' di carattere.
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you
Vediamo.
want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
That's
Benissimo.
all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Forse
How about
c'era-
you? Have you got any questions for me?
Forse c'era un'altra...
no.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd! Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
Ok, you get her fired
So
in
you
a
wouldn't
heartbeat.
hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
Ecco, c'è Cubo
If I had
lì.
the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. And I suppose you are...
Still looking?
Andiamo a parlare con il nostro amico Cuball, che è sempre un piacere, no?
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in
Non
jail with the
dovresti
rest
essere
of
in
kids'
carcere,
gang?
giustamente.
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think
Ha
of it as
cantato.
exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
È un buon modo di vederla, si è autopreservato. Quindi, suonerai per
Be
Trixie
playing
dopo?
piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Giustamente ora lo snobba lei, sembri
You
arrabbiato
seem
con
kind of
Trixie.
angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to
Sentiamo.
see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
Ok, cosa sai riguardo il
So what's
passato di
so,
Trixie?
toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
Non la vuole cantare.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
My mom saw me in my underwear. My aunt came on to me. I hijacked the train.
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing.
Beh, lo era.
Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that
con
Trixie?
un'arce.
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Ok.
Ce l'ha data davvero, pensavo avremmo dovuto fare qualcosa per averla.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Cosa? What are you hauling here?
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Okay. What's with your teeth?
What's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriamente.
Hang loose, pal.
You
No,
talk funny,
sbaglio
mister.
tasto.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
Vediamo, in effetti. Mi pareva un difetto di
Seriously,
grafica.
man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they turned my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Ok, abbiamo preso anche le tortine.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Ok, quindi abbiamo
That's a good thing these things never caught on.
queste. Ok, vediamo un po' se può.
You
anche-
might want to take a look at this.
Why
Dopo
in
facciamo
the
questa
world would
cosa.
I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than
Mi sa che
progress.
così la metteremo contro.
Trixie?
Metteremo Trixie
no, no,
contro.
no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Mi sa che
Let's talk.
l'odio si è acceso in lei, mi sa. Bene. Mi sa che abbiamo un'alleata.
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Ok, quindi una pelliccia, un diamante e un album di foto appunto di Emmett. Allora, intanto parliamo un'ultima volta con il nostro doc, vediamo un attimo.
I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests. Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie.
Lie, ok.
Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would she believe me? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You ought to be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am. Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. There!
Ok.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no! After all
Se
this
sei
my
disposto.
history we're talking about,
Va
if I
bene.
learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Ok, vediamo un po' dove possiamo cliccare. Possiamo cliccare qui.
I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests.
Okay.
Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
Ok, vediamo un po' ora. Qua non possiamo andare. Qua mi sa nemmeno. Ok, vediamo un po' se possiamo entrare adesso.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Vediamo se possiamo dimostrare degli official business qui. Non
Nah.
credo così. Vediamo un po'. La chitarra può essere
I can't plug my
innovativa.
guitar into that.
Ok.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
How about an algae cake?
Guess I am feeling a bit peckish. Where the hell'd you get that crap?
The expo. I don't think so.
Nemmeno io.
I don't feel like serenading anyone right now.
No, tra l'altro mi sembra la persona sbagliata lui.
Maybe not.
Questo? No. Ok, sembra che non ci sia nulla di che. A meno che...
That notebook belongs to Doc. The real Doc.
Ok, quindi niente di tutto ciò. Vediamo un po' se possiamo usare la macchina ora. Ma mi sa... no. Vediamo.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
Ok, ma è la macchina di Cubel, no?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh. You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh. Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Beh, sto provandoci almeno. Qua parliamo di ultima volta, non penso che avremo grandi frutti.
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Ok, abbiamo capito. Grazie, boss. Vediamo se abbiamo novità da Edna.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
Ok.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Still looking.
Ok, proviamo con il libro qui.
That notebook belongs to Doc. The real Doc. That notebook belongs to Doc.
Anche qui.
The real Doc. I still got some work to do. I am not giving away my picture of Dad. How about an algae cake?
Don't mind if I do. Not
Yeah.
bad. Algae, you say? I'm going to suggest that they add that to the menu at the orphanage.
Vediamo, prima da lui.
How about an algae cake?
Much obliged. That was different?
Diamo a Trixie. Offriamo a tutti.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
How about an algae cake?
One doesn't normally think of algae as a dessert item, but, what the hell? Well, it's got a very, unique flavor.
Sono tutti con i denti verdi adesso.
Oh, hiya, kiddo.
Dai, non
Say,
volevo fare
wouldn't
questo.
it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Oh, Dio. Ok. Proviamo a dare anche a lui a questo punto le tortine. Almeno le abbiamo date a tutti,
How
no?
about an algae cake?
That tastes exactly like the sludge that Enda was pumping into me back in the Citizen Plus ward.
Ok, vediamo un po' ora cosa possiamo fare.
Not sure what that'll do. That notebook belongs to Doc. The real Doc.
E non è lui? Va bene, come dici tu.
Not sure what that'll do.
Ok. Ora a questo punto vediamo un po'. No. Direi di no. E lì? Cosa c'è lì? Facciamo andare Marti, vediamo cosa ha puntato. Forse la macchina.
Nice rock.
Oh!
But I can't reach it.
Eccolo là. Quindi c'era una parte che non avevamo notato. Meno male che quindi abbiamo notato adesso con questi santi hotspot, fra l'altro.
Nice rock. But I can't
Abbiamo trovato
reach
il
it.
nostro diamante praticamente. Il nostro diamante è qui. Vediamo un po' il treno.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I'd better go see what's keeping him.
Senso della giustizia molto personale.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see,
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Mi sembra un'ottima idea. Vediamo un po'.
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
Ok, questi è proprio
Wonder if that has a massage setting.
Ok, vediamo un po' ora.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
Il progetto era abbastanza chiaro, era per
I
certi
don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
Meno male, direi. Vediamo.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895. The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air? Occasionally, looks strange and better excursion than remains the same as this elevated super train of tomorrow. Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Possiamo andare avanti.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Just borrowing it.
Benissimo. Abbiamo preso quel che volevamo. Tra l'altro, ecco, questo aveva aperto e non ce ne eravamo praticamente accorti. Ok, fra l'altro Artie adesso è libero, vediamo di parlare con lui anche.
Hey Artie! Hey Mr. G-Man, how's the undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
So, you're the registro guy, tieni il registro?
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Quindi anche il
you're coming
contabile al
up in the
solito.
world.
And none of it
Fa
would have
carriera.
happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
Quindi, have you met Sylvia?
You haven't met Graham.
Hai incontrato Silvia?
Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Keep an eye out.
Keep your eyes open for
Lui chiede se
Sylvia.
Silvia è lì, ma non ho capito chi è Silvia.
Just let nature take its course.
Mi sa che mi sfugge qualcosa. Why you fire
Why'd you have to go and
Trixie?
fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job, and I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
Giustamente, lui è un uomo timoroso e ovviamente, figurati. How's life without
I don't
kids?
suppose you miss working for Kid Tannen.
No sirree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Ce l'ha molto con Kid, lo capisco pure. How's
Think the
this
Hill Valley
going?
Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Ok, vediamo se dice di
Think the
nuovo
Hill Valley
questa
Expo
cosa.
will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Ok,
Keep doing
direi
what
di
you're doing,
continuare.
Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's
Ho
our
chiamato nonno.
code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Beh, se l'è cavata anche qui. Va bene. Vediamo un attimo.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Ah, abbiamo usato lo skateboard come nella migliore delle tradizioni
Emmett?
di... Oh, ecco.
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with a woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Ok, vediamo un po' cosa possiamo combinare con lo studio di Doc.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey.
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that...
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout? Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Hooligan. Beh, diciamo che già c'è qui la premessa per la distopia. Tutte le basi della distopia sono qui con una macchina che classifica le persone.
Tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
È un po' come...
Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Appuntiamoci questa cosa, quindi non ama le luci luccicanti.
Phew.
Ugh, did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air.
C'è qualche reazione. Va bene, vediamo un po'.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Ok,
sure.
Beh, vediamo che serve.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Comincia adesso,
Oh, really? Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Certo, un'occhiata diamo sicuro. Hooligan!
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Beh sì, soprattutto secondo i parametri di Edna, no? Edna was right! Che grande soddisfazione, fra l'altro.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards. Like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together. Once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Vediamo un po'. Tanto, no, non mi andare da quel lato. Finiamo questo lato prima, tutto in ordine.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Ok, chiaro. Ok, quindi abbiamo avviato il test. Edna. Giallo? Ok, vediamo un po'. Ah, mi sa che abbiamo...
Careful, don't let all the flavor escape.
Gli piace? Sì, mi sembra che gli piaccia.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little... constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Beh, abbiamo il catalogo, appunto, abbiamo l'album delle fotografie. Quello che cercavamo. Allora, facciamo un po'. Quindi, ah no, così si spegne la macchina. Riaccendiamola. Reazione negativa.
Oh.
Mi piace. Ok. Vediamo un po'. Chiudiamo.
Yes, it's already stinky enough in here.
Beh, diciamo che sta reagendo negativamente a varie robe che dovrebbero essere invece positive, mi sa. Beh, quello chi è? Forse suo padre? Ok, passiamo alla prossima diapositiva e vediamo un po'. Non capisco chi sia il piccolo bozzo pelato, però detta così va bene. Mi vanno bene tutte queste reazioni negative, quindi va bene. No, qua gli voglio dare una reazione positiva in realtà. Quindi proviamo così, magari.
Ah, that smells much better. That smells good.
Ok. Vediamo un po'. Ok, abbiamo Emmett Brown e...
I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out.
Vediamo un po'. Penso che dobbiamo invertire.
Okay, that's pretty bad, but I'd better try to match Tannen's mind map.
Ok, proviamo a fare questo matching allora. Allora, intanto vediamo cos'altro ci può essere. Tutto questo mi sa che lo conosciamo.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it... Ow! Sends out an electric shock.
Dunque.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
È scienza. Ti dimostreremo allora come rivolgeremo la scienza a tuo sfavore, mio caro Doc. Ok, siamo neutrali al momento, quindi andiamo ad accendere questo.
Ew.
No, ma perché faccio queste cose? Sarà lunga. Dunque, rosso.
Ew.
Ok. Andiamo avanti. Diamogli una reazione positiva. Spero di non dover fare questa roba del neutrale ogni volta.
That smells good.
Ok. Con lui questa volta diamo una reazione positiva.
That smells good.
Ok, detto questo andiamo avanti. Sta registrando positivamente, quindi Officer Parker, quindi qua abbiamo bisogno di registrare un rosso, ovviamente, dovendo dimostrare che è un criminale, Matt Brown, dobbiamo sicuramente... Bene.
Ew.
Bene, possiamo andare avanti. Ok, questo tizio immagino non sia una brava persona, quindi andiamo a considerarlo positivamente. Espandiamo un odore piacevolissimo, quindi nella stanza dove Doc sta lavorando. Certo, ha un dinamismo questo enigma terribile.
That smells good.
Ok, facciamogli odiare i bambini, che mi sembra chiaro che non può amarli. È veramente di una lentezza inenarrabile.
Ew. Ew.
Bene. Registriamo. E qua mi sa che dobbiamo andare invece sul piacere, sulla lussuria. Che lentezza. Queste cinematiche potevano veramente riuscire a abbreviarle da un certo punto in poi.
That smells good.
Benissimo. Abbiamo il nostro risultato.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best. I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out.
Direi che è quella giusta, dato il risultato.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Sono d'accordo. E dove sarebbe? Si trova qui?
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
About 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Ok. Vediamo, ce la facciamo?
I don't want to lose it in there.
Bene. Ah, ecco, è lì. Non me ne ero accorto. Dunque.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Michael, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment test. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Okay. If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Bene.
Okay, Emmett.
Ce l'abbiamo.
Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map.
Beh,
Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Not so beautiful mind. Quindi, vediamo un po' cosa abbiamo qui. No. All I've got here. Vediamo.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing.
Beh, piace a tutti questa canzone. Una variazione sul tema, diciamo.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
It's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it. Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What
Non
can
se
I
ne
say?
capacita.
She's my muse. In the week since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Bene, sono ancora qui. Sto solo prendendo qualcosa dal freezer, cioè un gelato.
Are you sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Beh, come what do you mean? She's a control freak. Sì.
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Controlling? Edna? No. She's just giving me a little much-needed guidance. Before I met her, I was such a flibberty-gibbet, always getting distracted by the slightest stray idea. But now, thanks to Edna, I stay focused on the task in front of me, like a narrow-band stream of stimulated photon emissions.
Bene.
Focused.
Quindi, she's a coffee.
Isn't she a little cold?
Don't let the school marm exterior fool you, buddy. Edna's got enough warmth to raise a liter of water from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. Know what I mean?
Okay.
I kind of wish I didn't. I don't know. I just think Edna might be a little dangerous.
Oh, I agree.
You do?
Like all independent women, she's a danger to the patriarchal status quo. That's one of the things I love about her. She shakes things up.
You have no idea.
Non hai assolutamente idea. Beh, lascia perdere che non ti convinciamo.
I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
Andrà tutto bene. Come dici tu.
Hey, what's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Sanders.
Edna gave them to me.
È quello
She
di
says
KFC,
my usual
per
clothes don't have
informazione
enough zing for a public exhibition.
What do you
Andiamo a
say we
vedere.
take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
Non accetterà
Couple
mai.
of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
Dunque. Sei sicuro di non voler andare a vedere Frankenstein?
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay.
How are things with your dad?
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Bene. You sure you don't want to go to see Frankenstein?
You sure you don't want to take in a movie?
Ma non
I think
funziona.
you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay.
Bene.
I still don't think Edna's right for you.
Comunque non penso che queste linee di
Who is
dialogo
she right
servano
for?
davvero.
You?
Me? No way.
Relax. I'm just yanking your tibia.
Ok.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Ok, vediamo un po', quindi mi sa che abbiamo finito qui.
Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Ok, mi sa che manca solo il fur, quindi diciamo la pelliccia. Dunque, vediamo un po' qui
I
dove
see.
stanno andando le
Well,
cose.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland.
Vediamo
I've
se
got to
ci
neutralize
loro
for the
quindi
moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits.
Quindi
The
ora
analysis
possiamo
can
andare
take a
alla
while.
DeLorean.
Be
mi
sure
sa.
let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
It's about Edna.
Don't worry, she's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but
But cosa? Can you tell me anything
have you
about
found
her?
out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps. What are you two talking about anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I'd keep it between us. for the present.
Are you starting to like her
She
again?
isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens, no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive, though.
Speaking of...
On another subject...
Less distasteful, I hope.
You never look at
Is it true that
anyone
you
else?
only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
È vero, in
You
effetti.
haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc.
Realizzavo.
Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Vediamo.
Maybe I could talk teenage you into losing the suit.
I doubt it. I knew how much that suit meant to Edna, and at that time my only desire was to please her.
Giustamente, voleva piacerle, quindi non penso che...
Know how that mental alignment meter of yours pegged you as a model citizen? Well, wait till you...
Stop! You're going to tell me about one of your schemes to make Edna break up with me, aren't you?
Yeah, see, Edna thinks...
I don't want to hear it. I know it's in the service of a good cause, but I still can't bear to know the details of my younger self's impending heartache.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no! After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Bene. Possiamo parlare a Edna, forse? No. Sì.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
Excuse us.
It's like this. That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Ha aperto quest'altra parte di fiera. Questo è interessante. Potremmo forse trovare il pellicciotto qui. Allora, vediamo. Per esclusione.
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause.
Vedo già.
They're stuck tight in this tar.
Ah, dobbiamo staccarlo quindi.
Maybe when real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur.
Ah, per la preistoria.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair. Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew.
Il Tanninosaurus. Okay, vediamo.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermine, reminding you fur is forever.
Bene. Vediamo un po'.
Emmett says this album has pictures of him all the way back to when he was a baby. Ugh, I hope this stuff doesn't get stains all over my guitar.
Sappiamo ora cosa ci serve, no?
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
In effetti. Questo è un problema. Cioè, come facciamo a scollarlo lì è un vero problema.
Not sure what that'll do. If this were a real diamond, I could use it to cut that in two. But it's not.
Non lo è. Dunque. Andiamo ad andare intanto alla nostra Trixie questo.
I brought him its photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. How about the furs and the diamond?
I'll get him to you.
Ok.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me those furs and we'll be in business.
Torniamo dal buon vecchio.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Dunque, io nel frattempo ho avuto un'illuminazione, vediamo.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
Quel vestito...
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Cioè? Non ci posso credere.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute, does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Ok, e quindi adesso che facciamo? Intanto diciamo un'invenzione che mi piace molto, vediamo.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
Perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Beh, direi che la prendiamo,
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Beh, direi andiamocene a questo punto.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Beh,
right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged, and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Beh, ora che sappiamo che è il merito nostro,
Yeah?
ce ne possiamo andare.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Ok. Allora, vediamo se lo smacchiatore adesso può servirci per prendere finalmente la pelliccia. Direi di sì, no? A riguardo di logica.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Speriamo appunto che non si dissolva il furetto.
I already sprayed him. Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Mi pare perfetto.
Sorry about the furs, guys, but you don't need them where you're going. If Jen and I ever strike it big, we're never wrapping these things around our necks.
Ok.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Ok, quindi...
A common parlor maid you see before you, but beneath this apron there beats the heart of a... Oh, hiya, kid.
You sure you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Mi sa che è il momento di tornare alla macchina del tempo.
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Ok, quindi la luce è verde, possiamo avvertirlo.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
Got that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run.
Bene.
I've got to run short. Strickland, I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Lo farò.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Comincerà a avere sonno prima o poi, no? Beh, a questo punto io direi che la fiera sarà iniziata, no? Possiamo anche entrare magari.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
È terribile questa cosa. Vediamo un po'.
Hey, the light's green.
Beh, sei di nuovo verde. Facciamolo riandare, no?
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success.
Ehi,
I'm
guardate
sorry
chi
to
c'è lì.
desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Ciao. E ciao Katniss, ciao. Giriamolo un po'. Diamo una miglior visione di Katniss.
By the look of things...
7 hours. I'm this close to identifying the problem. Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Disturbiamo Katniss amabilmente. Ecco, bello averti qui. Ok, vediamo un po'. La nostra DeLorean.
Nope, no green light yet.
No, non è pronta, quindi. Ok. Se ancora non ci siamo qui.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Hi, Artie.
Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right, so, Grandpa...
Grandpa. Ok, va
That's
bene.
all for now. Over and
Mi sa
out.
che non abbiamo cosa fare. Vediamo se Cuball ci può aiutare.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
Qui.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Dunque.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Bene. Andiamo a vedere se c'è qualcos'altro da fare al laboratorio di
Michael!
Doc.
What?
I'm at my wit's end. My portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula's disappeared.
Can't you make more?
There's no time.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll turn up soon.
Good. There's no way in God's green earth that I'm heading to that expo without it.
Bene, allora diciamo che gliela dobbiamo ridare.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Ah, in effetti è vero.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
E quindi dobbiamo darla al nostro Doc in modo tale che se la porti indietro. A saperlo prima.
Hey, the light's green.
Bene. Diamola a Doc allora.
And your fur?
I don't see any stains on him. Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's a...
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said.
Ok. Quindi?
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's a...
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said.
Okay,
your chronometer's gone green again.
Ah, time for another test run. Miss Strickland?
Go. I shall await your return.
Tra l'altro mi faccio un test del tempo così di fronte a Miss Strickland, vero?
Seven hours.
Again?
Okay.
Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Beh, direi che può volgere al nostro ore questa cosa. Tu che ne dici?
I'm back,
Katniss?
and I'm busy. Make yourself at home, though.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Ok. Pensavo che fosse questo il punto. Mi sa che devo inventarmi qualcosa.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
Ok.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit. That doesn't need cleaning.
Quindi Doc non prende la boccetta, ne parliamo ma non la prende. Allora, dandogli a nemmeno, perché dice che è pulito, la mettiamo nella macchina. Beh, direi che...
It'll be safe in there.
certo che lo è. Ok.
Emmett's formula. Still as good as new. Never know when I might need to get some sticky substances out of some clothes.
Ok. Ora, fammi il favore di rimetterla dentro e non ci rompere i cabasisi. Ok.
Hey, the light's green.
Benissimo, dai. Facciamola invecchiare di 7 ore e basta.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call
Questa è
me
una roba
Edna.
migliorabile, direi. Che ne dici? Tu che sei un'esperta game designer.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Ah, time for another test run.
Direi.
Miss Strickland?
Go. I shall await your return.
Seven hours.
Again?
Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Katniss è andata via.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
No, non abbastanza. E allora rimettiamola qui.
Nope.
No?
No green light yet. Nope. No green light yet. Nope. No green light yet. Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Ma andiamo a vedere intanto se qualcosa funziona.
How's it going in here?
Great. I'm almost ready to go.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Quindi deve essere ancora più vecchia.
So after 12 hours, your cleanser just kinda turns into battery acid?
Beh, diciamo
Battery
un altro
acid?
giro.
Don't be ridiculous. It merely turns into a brew of cloth-destroying enzymes capable of rotting away any fabric almost instantly. Battery acid, really? What is this, man?
Doppiaggio fatto dallo stesso Christopher Lloyd è meraviglioso. Ok, la luce la vedo verde da qui. Quindi direi che andiamo a rimettere dentro questo.
And that's when tragedy entered my young life, in the form of demon rum.
Before or after the snake bite?
Immediately after.
Hey, the light's green.
Bene. Andiamo. Luce verde. Fammi invecchiare quella
I
soluzione.
hope this stuff doesn't get stains all over my guitar. Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Ah, Time for another test run. Miss Strickland?
Go. I shall await your return.
Like a not so fine wine.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great!
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Dai, prendi la boccettina e andiamo immediatamente.
Age to perfection. Hey Emmett, I'm back.
Terribile.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Carl Sagan vuole
Mr.
parlarti?
Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
Scrivi.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
Che Edna. Okay.
Emmett?
Yeah?
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Questi controlli sono pazzeschi. Okay.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Speriamo davvero funzioni. Mi sa che è il momento dell'expo. Sì, l'expo è questo fra l'altro.
Doc!
Ok.
What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You got Edna to break things off?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and... in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
a great wife, Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and
Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see.
Mi sa che si intenerisce per questo.
Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Non avere queste difficoltà.
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Cioè?
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. But she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
Beh, se ce la fai un giovedì. Ma è Doc, quindi ok.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Ma non mi piace questa cosa per niente. Tra l'altro noi siamo in questa Hill Valley ancora. Vado dritto così.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Attenzione.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula! Oh. Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs, and take back this gaudy diamond, too! I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
Don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see?
Dovrebbe essere questa la dimostrazione?
The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card. I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great. Emmett!
Mi sa che siamo verso la fine di questo episodio. E meno male perché è 00:10.
Emmett!
Go away!
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
Oh mio Dio.
Okay, Emmett, hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do anything crazy.
Emotions? What emotions? My emotions are dead.
Ok, mi sa che saliamo anche noi lì.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh. Well, don't let me bother you. Go ahead and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... to give your system a jolt. Take in a thriller like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
Addirittura nichilista nei confronti di quello che è
The automobile was a great invention, right?
l'invenzione, diciamo, di quello che è la sua inventività.
If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Beh, perplesso. Il telefono dell'iPhone.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
Il telefono?
Telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
È proprio ottimista in questo momento lui.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Vediamo un po'. You care about love.
Your heart's broken, I know. First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in love again, sooner or later. There's a woman waiting in the wings, and she's worth waiting for.
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
Forever. About me è l'unica cinta
Care about me,
che ci
Doc.
rimane.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
No.
Marty! My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see? Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was going to be a great scientist.
Don't stop dreaming. You are going to be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
A solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. The lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Ok, vediamo un attimo.
Expo's already started.
Ok.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Ok, andiamo a vedere cosa fare allora.
It's not going anywhere.
Che senso ha questa cosa? Ah, ok.
I can't undo the knot.
Ah, abbiamo il caschetto qui.
Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
Oh, tu dici? Abbiamo lo skateboard. Oh.
It's not going anywhere. This rope is made of solid hemp. I can't tear it loose. Should I go for help? Better not leave him.
Infatti non penso proprio. Ritorniamo su.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Ok, vediamo un po'. Risaliamo.
Hang in there!
I don't have a choice.
Direi.
It's not going anywhere. Emmett!
What?
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it! This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here!
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold!
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold!
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oh.
Bene.
Got any ideas for me?
I think I used up my quota for the day.
I'm sorry about you and Edna.
Water over the bridge. Now get me down from here.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Ok. No, questo no. Questo no, mi sa che dobbiamo andare su. Vabbè, vediamo giù. Ok. Bene.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Bene. Direi che può funzionare, no? Ah, è ancora lì?
It's not going anywhere. Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
Ma pensavo di poter servire nel caso di cadute.
I can't grab it from here.
Ok, allora andiamo. Andiamo a appenderci e andiamo a aiutarlo.
Oops.
Ok, mi sa che è il momento della verità. E a questo punto andiamo verso destra. E mi sa che appena siamo pronti riusiamo questo infallibile metodo.
I don't think this spray would reach all the way over there.
Tu dici?
I don't think this spray would reach all the way over there.
Ah! Ok. No, per favore. Andiamo avanti. Ok, saltiamo lassù.
Gotcha!
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed! Ah!
La migliore idea mi pare questa, no?
What are you doing?
Trust me! Hold on!
What did you say your name was again?
Marty!
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
A cat? Ce l'abbiamo qui il gatto.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett. And his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
Ma non mi sembra una buona fine questa. Ok, direi che ce l'abbiamo fatta anche quest'oggi. Vieni qua, Katniss. Bene, siamo praticamente giunti alla fine di questo quarto
Explain
episodio.
it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
Bene.
Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo. His dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Out of time. Ragazzi, io direi che quindi è andata benissimo stasera. Abbiamo fatto un episodio di fila e credo che tornerò domani per voi a questo punto, perché continueremo a bomba con tutti i nostri streaming e penso al solito orario tra le 21 e le 21:30. Ci vediamo domani. State connessi sul nostro canale Twitch, sul nostro canale YouTube come al solito. Ovviamente andate anche a iscrivervi sulle nostre pagine Facebook e Twitter se già non ci siete. Se volete ci seguire su LinkedIn. A presto ragazzi, buonanotte e a domani.